Hello and welcome back to This Week. My name is Maggie White and my guest this week is Umair Ali. Ali, before we went to the adverts, we were going to talk about tourism. We said about the tourism budget is not enough, and then a few pages in we get aiming to increase tourists from the UK and Ireland. I mean, tourism is big money. We need the tourists to come in, but we need repeat tourists to come in. Are we doing something wrong? Because we don't seem to advertise very much.
Well, let's see initially what is the initial state of the tourism. For example, if someone is planning a tour, okay, for example, if someone is coming to Cyprus, what he will see? He will see the weather, he will see the tickets, he will see the hotels, and all online on internet, okay. But unfortunately the system, the database of the Cyprus is not enough to give information related to these four major things. So we have to think about that. Excuse me. For example, if we are traveling to Cyprus, we cannot find a hotel related to ourselves. Okay, it is the prices are okay, which suit to some caliber of the people, but the people who are student or who are little bit low in caliber, they cannot find their matches in Cyprus.
Right, so we've got a lot of high-class hotels, but we do have lower-class hotels, but maybe they don't advertise enough then.
They don't have advertisement enough. Well, the thing is that it is very easy. We just need to guide people how they can use social networking sites to advertise themselves, and it is very easy. Personally, I know one website. I am very fond of travel myself, and I travel and I use always that website. Like as a student, when I was a student, I used to save my money. It is a normal thing. But if you are traveling to Cyprus, you don't have that websites.
Really? That's such a shame, because as we were talking, everything is now done on the internet, isn't it? You know, our news, our holidays are booked, our flights are booked, everything. We talk to our friends on the internet. So if we don't advertise enough on the internet, we are losing out on our holiday trade.
Yes, that's right. I think the business they are doing in Cyprus, they are dependent on Turkish tourism. They are focusing on Turkey or what, I don't understand their planning. What are their planning in our today's, for example, if I am opening business today, so I will focus next year and the next year. So these are the plans when people should think about. I mean, this country is so lucky because we could have 12 months of the year holiday trade, because people ring up from Europe, friends in Europe at Christmas, and they say, what are you doing? And I say, we're walking along the beach and we're going to have a picnic on Christmas Day. Whereas in England or in most of Europe, they're all sat huddled around a fire, freezing cold. So we could have tourists throughout the whole year. I mean, I think a lot of people are saying, well, they don't sort of look into the amount of things that you can do here, like walking, like rock climbing, like paragliding.
All of that. We have the most beautiful countryside.
This is the end of November, and we are still sitting without jacket.
I know. I know the sunshine. If you're watching throughout the world, wherever you are, it's no good me telling you in Australia. I know you're watching in Australia, but because you're just coming into your summer there. But most other places, if you're watching in Russia, I'm sure you're absolutely freezing. And it's lovely here, isn't it?
Yes, our program is going worldwide. So this is my message to all our viewers. Try to make your holidays in Cyprus because it's sunny. It's end of November and it is still sunny. And I am enjoying, and we are enjoying actually our life here. Huge sun. Little bit cloudy today, but
wonderful food. I mention this every week because I love my food, but we have the most fantastic people here. We have the most wonderful food. We have the most wonderful climate, beautiful places to stay if you can find them. So why not come here? I know it's lovely. But do you know how tourism really started off? I'm going to tell you. It's a little lesson in how tourism started off.
Yeah, sure. Why not? I would love to know.
It's the Olympic Games, the original Olympic Games back in 700 BC. That started people traveling because they wanted to see the Olympic Games, because there were people from all around the world.
You mean 1400 years ago there were tourism exists?
Yes.
It's great.
So isn't that amazing? We've all been traveled, and the reason we travel is because of curiosity, because we want to see other places, isn't it?
Yeah, the people used to travel with their animals, with the boats.
They did. Yes, they did, in huge baskets.
It is most interesting thing.
Yeah, and when you think about people traveling back in 700 BC, how long it took them to get from A to B. Now you can go around the world in less than 24 hours.
Exactly. Yes, exactly.
So things have improved so much. But I think that's a lovely article there on page 13, all about tourism, and it tells you all about how things altered, you know, over the years. And now we're flying around the world and probably going to space soon, aren't we?
Exactly. I'm waiting for the spacecraft to be open for the public.
Yes, I know there's going to be a lot of traveling, I know.